what'll be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Pretty much the worst half of football, again, that you can play.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46.
47, Mike, 47. In your face.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. He'll dump this.
Dude, I had Higbee wide open.
And he'll go down inside the 45.
I didn't see it.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Give me radar. 47.
To throw is Stafford. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Draymond Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this,
oh, boy.
You can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the score.
Touchdown! Odell Beckham.
Odell just ran by him.
6th touchdown of the season.
He just ran right by him.
The Rams were able to get back within a touchdown.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
All right, our defense has to, like, play defense.
They're going to go for 2.
It's a run with Akers.
And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Our defense has only been on the field for 2 snaps. And they have 21 points. That's sad.
To start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Bridge, and the Rams got him. They bring him down. Bobby Brown gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
And just looking really porous, aren't they? They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam.
I mean, they tried.
14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a.
There we go. Now our defense finally got our feet under us.
Here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more.
And I don't know what more they need to see of him than what we're going to see in this player montage. He's been great. Why aren't they winning this game, I guess, is the question.
2 pick sixes.
Question, isn't it? Remember the time we spent with them in practice beforehand and had that little twinkle in his eye where we thought, hey, we can get some bombs in this game. We can get deep, and that's exactly what's going on. don't think he thought if they could do that they'd be on the losing end.
They might need more of this air raid attack. And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you. Keep it to short gains.
Cam Akers.
And he's taken
Let's
down.
go.
Before he gets to the Broncos 28. 82 yards rushing.
Cam Akers, man. Love that kid so much. Look at that.
A 1,500-yard campaign.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And this is Cup. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
Man, when Odell's in there, he's so dangerous.
3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
He's so dangerous.
A nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Okay, so we're up 1. We should probably go for it, just to get up 3.
Now Stafford will come up, try to get his guys a 2-point conversion. It's a run with Akers. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are
Still up.
thwarted on the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
What is Ramsey doing?
Throw there, complete to Hamler.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield.
Ramsey was just out of position, completely out of position there.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Oh.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to
Get him, Aaron.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over.
I wanted to see if they were going to call a timeout first.
Start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very...
No.
And he checks this one down.
And they went out of bounds.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Was that a receiver?
And they went out of bounds to stop the clock. So I got 2 timeouts in a minute.
It was a receiver on the play. I He's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their
Poor
feet.
punt.
He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down.
We always start off rocky, but then we start coming for you.
Take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And he's brought down. And
okay.
Completion. He's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Hey, check Mike 45. 53. Ready?
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Flush to his right.
Nothing.
And he'll just get rid of it.
I had nothing there.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket.
I had nothing.
Realized he had nothing. Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
45.
Here's Stafford.
Oh my God.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down
My right
for a
tackle
sack.
got whooped.
Back at the 47-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call
Wow.
the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go.
My right tackle got destroyed.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
What a wild first half.
So
Goodness.
Halftime in a wild first half.
Oh.
We'll take a minute to catch
I literally just said that.
as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Bronco offense ready to begin.
They're going empty.
Play. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely
What
want your defense to
is
play
my
better, but
defense
you know
doing?
that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities.
Wow, both
to
guys
make
carried
stops.
it. Both guys carried it.
Teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL
I don't think
game,
Devontae has
trying to
caught a
capture
pass
their
yet.
passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks
Dude,
up the first down.
Number 42, go for the ball.
No, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming in.
Looks like a run fit, possibly.
Blockers or asked to do it a lot in college.
No.
So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete.
3rd and 19. I think I might heat him up a little bit. Let's do a little zone blitz. Little zone blitz.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Nope.
He gets this to
Not nearly enough yardage.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag, punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for.
Should have thrown it away.
It's a sack.
Should have thrown it away.
Time on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, throw left side, complete to Cup. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he takes a shot on the release.
Okay.
This will be incomplete.
Yeah, they blitzed.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Great play by Alexander Johnson.
And now 3rd and 12.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but
Great play by Alexander Johnson.
Play by the defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. It's caught, Beckham. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now a throw here, hauled in.
Let's go. Oh, Cup over. Up and over.
He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the red zone now, Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers.
Too easy.
Touchdown, Rams. 4th touchdown pass in the game for Matthew Stafford.
Too easy.
Rams add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he wants to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss. After the catch, and off he goes.
Yeah, we'll just kick the extra.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A good drive that time as they go.
As bad as we were in the second half, we've been every bit as good in the second half, just like last game against the Bucs.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Out of the gun, Bridgewater.
Ooh. Fuller almost picked that. Unnormal.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on stopping the double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Okay, whatever. Broken play.
Now here on EA Sports, we're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
7 yards to pick up there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. This will be stopped.
I mean, they can run it all day. They're still not going to take the lead.
8-yard gain, 2nd and
I doubt
2.
they're going to go for 2.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
What are they up to?
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Williams again.
Oh, yeah. Blown up.
Before he can even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
If Jerry Jeudy was this good in real life, Denver might actually be a good team.
By 2 here in the 4th. Bridgewater will try and throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. 120 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard.
32.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Ah.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get
I can't believe Woods didn't separate on that.
A dozen yards, a 12-yard.
I can't believe Woods didn't separate.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Wow, what a mistake by me.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Akers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On 1st down, Akers. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Stafford going to throw it. This is caught. It's Woods.
Oh, my God.
A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
He jumped over and then hesitated, and if he didn't hesitate, I would have scored.
He's been awfully consistent.
2 people. Odell took 2 people.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
They'll look to run with Akers.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Akers.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Cam Akers
With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining.
Yep.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now Bridgewater and the Broncos down by 9. A minute 38 to go. He's got Hamlin.
Tight D, tight D.
It's a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Broncos in the hurry up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly.
And that's caught by Williams. And he'll be